Trinity United Methodist Church for 22 years. My faith has started probably when I was a young child, involving with mission trips and missionary trips to Ecuador. Just always been brought up in the church. Always, if there was always the door was open at the church, I would be here. Today I'll be talking to you about my testimony on grace. 2010, one of the greatest years of my life. Back then, I had the love of my life, my best friend too. Not only did I have a wonderful family, but I also had the greatest companion I ever known. Chris and I met through his sister. He didn't know Christ then. He told me that he would never believe. Continually, like planting a seed, God takes care of the water and the sunlight. All I had to do is plant it. And we had our trials and tribulations, and he went on and got saved and got baptized. 2 years ago we were engaged, and he proposed to me on the hill near Trent Jones, my favorite hill, overlapping the city of Prattville. I had everything a girl could want, but why was I so scared and unhappy? So I ran. I ran away from the love of my life. I ran away from my true friends, and I ran away from family. But most of all, I ran away from God. I ran so far that I ended up very sick and very sad. Still in the back of my mind were all those people who care so deeply. Meanwhile, surrounding me were pushy, over-aggressively, ungodly people. I allowed them to manipulate me and pull me down, all because it looked so tempting. At the time, I did not see what I was doing to all the loved ones that loved me the most, but especially to the one I once called the love of my life. The group I fell in with seemed to have it all: happiness, freedom, fun. The package was a beautiful one. It was shiny, well wrapped, and the prettiest bow. The open package turned out to be the nasty, mean one, much like a fire ant bed. I really didn't realize what choices I was making until afterwards. I had a lot of people that manipulating me, making choices upon me, just crazy stuff. It was a lot of peer pressure for sure. I remember I was just hurting really a lot. Why wasn't I happy? Something was missing. Well, one day I had an epiphany. Actually, the epiphany forced itself upon me. I will never be perfect. Therefore, there is no such thing as perfect happiness. With lots of prayer, lots of help from church, help from friends and family, but most of all from God, I came back. I cried out in my moment of darkness, and He delivered me. I am once again a new creature in Christ. I didn't know what was happening, but I knew when I was ready to come back to God, He was there along with His servants behind Him. That's probably the greatest thing about having a church family that you've known all your life, is that they may not understand what's going on, but they're still going to be there to pray you up. If you're going through some issues, just remember to pray. Just try to not give up. That's the best thing. Do not give up on yourself, because if you give up on yourself, then you're also giving up on your family and everybody out there that loves you. And those decisions that I've made or had made, it's all behind me now. I got my life back again, and I got him back. So then again, we had each other. It just pulls tears. I mean, just joy of how God really kind of pulled us back together. God definitely reserved that one person that He knew that I needed to be with. This past December the 9th, we got re-engaged. Very, very happy, and definitely setting our hearts on God. Future just holds for me to be healthy and to be happy. Sometime in the next couple of years, may God bless us with small children, but not anytime soon. God means the world to me, and if it wasn't for Him, if it wasn't for His sacrifice and for His love, God only knows where I would be right now. God means everything to me. His grace is perfect. His grace doesn't require anything from us. He loves us in our dark places, and He loves us in the light too. His grace is sufficient for me. Thank you.